Hello! Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Yeah. Sorry for the late start to the stream. Uh, yeah, I had weird stuff come up at work today that I didn't realize that I was having, which is always fun. But it meant that I got out of work a little late, so I'm here now. And I don't know if I'm sitting in a different position or the camera moved again. But I am not in the center of this frame, and it's slightly annoying. So let's move it ever so slightly. There we go. I like this camera view a little bit better. How you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm in a peculiarly good mood. Not entirely certain why. Um, Maybe it's because I have a full belly and I didn't really feel like I did much of any work today. It was just a bunch of meetings and a little bit of work in the morning. But that is what it is. It does what it does. But yeah. Other than that, lots been going on with me this last week. Over the weekend, I ran Starfinder Special 499 for CritterCon, which was an absolute hoot. I don't think I've ever run a tabletop RPG quite so fast. Your work is going pretty decently, building a customer support page. That sounds both incredibly droll, but also incredibly fulfilling. Because if you build it well, you're going to have good customer experience, and that good customer experience is going to turn right back around into wonderful things. 3D printing a custom backplate for your Steam Deck. That sounds cool. I should mess with my Steam Deck more. Like, I literally have my Steam Deck just chilling right here. I haven't really touched it at all in the last few months. Really need to get more into it. Maybe I'll boot up some emulators at some point and just, like, play something nonsense on it. I don't know. I was playing Hades on it for a while, but then I beat the crap out of Hades. I got the actual finale, and I don't really feel like going back yet. Hades 2 is high on the agenda whenever it comes out, though. That's like, if that doesn't play on the Steam Deck, I'm just going to be incredibly depressed. That's all there is to that one. But other than that, I've got some stuff going on. I will be running for PaizoCon upcoming this next month, I think. Yeah, I want to say it's not very too long from now, mid-May for PaizoCon. I'm going to be having fun there. I'm going to be running the new Starfinder special, $5.99. For that, I'm also going to be running a couple of Pathfinder bounties and a first, fourth level Pathfinder scenario as well. So those should be fun. Looking forward to that as well. But I'm sure some more of that will come out in the next couple weeks as I actually prep for it. Yes, conventions. So that convention, PaizoCon, is online. It has a $25 ticket entry cost. It's a great time. Lots of people. If you're into tabletop games at all, and want to try out Pathfinder or Starfinder, it's a great way to get invested into the system. Just the energy, even though it's an online convention, the energy is like none other. So you did a cutout on the file to allow for custom heat sinks and a full-size M2 SSD. That's interesting. I don't know if I would really care for that on my own Steam Deck, just because I like how sleek and slim it is. But I can definitely understand if you're using it as like a desktop unit, like more like a mobile desktop. I could see that being really cool. I do have plans coming up in June. At the end of June, I think it's the end of June. It might be the beginning of June. No, it's the end of June. At the end of June, I will be going to Origins in Columbus, Ohio, where I'm going to be running a few scenarios there as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And I don't know what the hell else I'm doing there. Hopefully, meeting some cool people and whatnot, but it is what it is. You built a cyber deck for conventions, but you don't think TSA is going to let you take it on a plane? Does it look like a clock? Because I've heard that clocks look kind of like bombs. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of like my dossier of what's happening with me the next couple months. Um, Probably follow up on that in the next couple upcoming weeks. But other than that, we just have a bunch of Chrono Cross to get to. I'm not sure how much Chrono Cross we have left. Looks like a clamshell laptop that's 3.5 inches thick. Oh, almost like the old school like Toshiba thick books, not thick books, tough books that you could like throw down a fucking stairwell and they'd be perfectly fine. I love those things. They were like so haphazard and like stupid, but they were so fun looking. Plus they all had touch screens. They flipped around and did I don't know, like for some reason I remember like in high school for some reason like a Toshiba or an HP like tough book with the touch screen and the tablet pen was like the peak of what I wanted for a laptop. And I don't know why, because those things' specs were absolutely garbage, but they were fun. Probably gonna spruce up your Steam Deck to make it more cyberpunky. Feel free to drop like progress pictures in the Discord whenever you do that, because that sounds super interesting. I always like mods of things that feel like they shouldn't be modded, because they always look like they're a crime against humanity, and that's what makes them enjoyable. But we can walk and talk, so let's go ahead and get into the game and see what kind of nonsense we can get into. Hello, Tide Breaks. We're just getting into things. Okay, yeah, so if I recall correctly, you're trying to figure out how you can add a motorcycle handbrake, choke, and keyhole to the device? You're thinking of Picatinny Rail? Okay. We went from talking about a Steam Deck, and now I feel like we're talking about something entirely different. Caledon, you're a madman. That's all I'm saying about that. I don't even know what that would look like. That sounds like an abomination. I'm incredibly excited to see pictures of it. All of that on a Steam Deck just sounds hilarious. And please tell me that the handbrake is actually gonna, like, control one of the triggers or something, because that'd be fucking hilarious. But yeah, as far as Chrono Cross goes, we were going up to, quote-unquote, the experiment. Which, I don't know what that's about, but we'll find out shortly. At least I think it was 4F. And then wiring the power button to the key ignition. You could feasibly do that. Okay, yeah, a power button to the ignition, that would be hilarious. Just like stick a key into your fucking Steam Deck to turn it on. That'd be hella silly, but it'd be also really funny. Okay, that's Viper Manor. The record of fate is exposed? Two worlds that are so close in nature, yet so far removed from each other, exist in separate dimensions. These worlds are under the constant observation of, and are guided by, the main computer of Chronopolis, Fate. Fate has been manipulating the world in which El Nido lies in order to avoid any major change to the history it knows. If an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400, in which Fate exists, would change. This paradox could potentially lead to great disaster. The records of Fate, Fate's terminals, collect data from around the world and input guidance directly into the minds of its users. In this covert manner, Fate is able to control the lives of people without them knowing. Wait, what? I thought we were coming into this room to learn about an experiment? But we know that Fate's fucking with shit. What's about to happen here? I'm kind of concerned. How's everyone doing? I'm doing absolutely phenomenal. I'm in a very good mood, and I don't know why. Other than that work was very stress-free today. I think I just got my my socialization quota in, so my brain is in the right frame of reference, I guess. Guided by fate, the people of El Nido lead harmonious lives. I hate the word harmonious in that perspective because, like, harmony is about living together in peace, or, like, symbiotically. Like, harmony usually means that everything is, like, coming together in a good way. But this is a area that's, the harmony is actually kind of a discord, because it's realistically balancing two separate timelines together through the manipulation of a computer in the far future. So it's kind of fucky in that aspect. It's not really harmony at all. In a sense, they are nothing more than puppets of fate. An instruction to the young girl in Arnie 01 to give up going to the main continent to become a poet. An instruction to the man in Arnie 02 to give up on becoming a fisherman. A plan to avoid any point of contact with the main continent so as not to affect history. Oh, you fuckers. So, in Arnie 02, the girl was going to become a poet and was happy to become a poet, but she was fine staying there and just doing her thing and just poetry on the side. But the other girl was commanded by the record of fate not to pursue poetry, but then we go between the worlds and we give her the book of poems, which is supposed to influence her. You just switched to desktop Twitch. Mobile Twitch is more behind than usual. I'm sorry about that, Tide Breaks. Mobile Twitch is... I've noticed the same thing about mobile Twitch. It's just kind of weird sometimes. It's useful when it is useful, but other times it's just really frustrating. Especially because you can't keep up with chat. Like, channels where there's a lot of chat going on is kind of... You're just being lazy? I can vibe with that. I was lazy all day today. Well, I was at work for longer than I normally am, but I was lazy as well. It's weird. Whatever. So they manipulated the world so that nobody goes to the main continent, so that this experiment can persist without having any contact that could potentially risk fate. But that seems kind of silly, because if Balthazar had the ability to travel time, why wouldn't he just put fate in the far past? And then not have to worry about it, and just let it control things. However, ever since the formation of the Dead Sea 10 years ago, Fate has been unable to intervene directly with World 1. The best Fate could do was cross the dimensions and receive data through the records of Fate. And with much difficulty, Fate succeeded in binding Miguel to the Dead Sea as a watchman. Interesting. So, they had issues controlling that world, but somehow using the Dead Sea bound Miguel as a watchman, but what does that accomplish? Yesterday you did a deep clean of your room to prep for some foster kittens that are incoming, so your entire body is upset today at how much bending and the like I did. Honestly, that's been me like the past 2 weeks. I've been doing a lot of physical labor at work. And I'm a fucking IT engineer. I don't do physical labor, except whenever it's project-based. And so I've just been constant working all the time, like physical labor, doing some stuff at work for like 2 weeks now. My back does not like me. My fingers don't like me. I've got paper cuts all over from opening boxes and stuff like that. Like, I've got a blister on my thumb. I literally got a paper cut right here on the crease of my fucking knuckle today, on the inside. Like, oh, it hurt so bad for about 20 minutes. But it's been decent. I'm super excited at you saying that you're getting foster kittens, because kittens are so adorable. Yeah. So now there's just, I love how it's just like, yep, we got a bunch of Record of Fates on display over here. Can't interact with them, can't do shit, but they're there. But yeah, my back has been like horribly feeling this week. No big deal, don't pay any attention to them. Fate is a large-scale prototype completed in the year 2300. It integrated... Wait, no, wasn't it completed in the year 2400? You fuckers, you got your own lore wrong. 2300 is when Balthazar shows up. It's not till 2400 that you guys put Fate into place. It integrated the old Mother Brain computer circuitry into a more powerful supercomputer. Okay, so my assumption earlier about the big face thing looking like Mother Brain was 100% on point. Fate contains a massive amount of historical data dating up to the year 2400. Congrats, I guess? This is the observation room. This is where we observe two parallel worlds. The main computer of Chronopolis is called Fate. I love how the ones on the right give interesting information and the ones on the left are just like, we're here, fuck off! Okay, this looks like it's a button I can press. I guess not. Guess I gotta go up here and beat the snot out of this thing so I can get a chest. Alright, I forgot that Orla is just, like, demolishing people. Go ballistic! Yeah, I'll steal real quick. Can't hurt. Gunner Getcha. Just unleashes the full arsenal for 48 damage. Must be shooting me with 22 calibers, including the missiles. Fargo was like enraged and just walked up and batted it. Orla found card key. I don't remember what that's important for. Oh no, I pressed a button. It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook, covered with mold, was a diary that belonged to my grandfather, who passed away years ago. It contained his distant memories. Does this device play back archives? Looks like someone's memoirs. I wonder if you still remember. You're back after briefly disappearing. Your boy's best friends just had an ROH match. Who was it against, and was it good? How we first met, and our many adventures. It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days, long ago. Okay, Masa and Moon. I'm assuming that's what this is, just because of the we ran like the wind. That was Masa and Moon. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past. Just by closing my eyes like so and whispering your name into the desolate night. Kid. Kid. Radical Dreamers, Le Trésor Interdit. Okay, fucking... That was literally the name of the other fucking game. Why? What's this? Radical Dreamers? What does this mean? There's a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, kid? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up and I'm leaving you behind. Get that, Surge? Come on, Magil, let's go. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. So it's literally... So this journal is essentially what was the other game that we played before this. Okay, that's a silly way to incorporate it into the canon. You're still new to ROH, but you think it was indie talent? And yes, that's the visual novel name. Yeah. Yeah, so we played Radical Dreamers, and yeah, like, these are straight line rips at this point. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good. But why? Yeah, because it's part of the new Steam version, I figured we'd play it beforehand, because that's what I had seen recommended. If you go back into the VODs on the channel, you could go watch through it if you wanted to. It was silly, I think is the best way to describe it. This seems to be an archive from a different time than our own. Aside from the two worlds we already know about, other worlds and times may also exist. I would hope that other times would exist, because, you know, the future and the past do exist. Other worlds, you know, yeah, that one's a little bit up for debate. So, that entire thing was basically just a shitpost to tell you that Radical Dreamers is canon, as far as it's just a third world line. Okay, I thought that was where we went for the fucking experiment, but oh god. I hit the speed up button and then I can't fucking get into doorways. Did I misjudge where I was? These enemies hit me for so little, like... I'm not even wearing rainbow armor. Yeah, like, that's something that, like, especially because of the fact that in the original, the experiment is underway, access denied. Was that not the experiment that we were just... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I guess we gotta go through all the levels, because I'm dumb. Yeah, like, it definitely would have been confusing, especially because when this game first came out, like, GameFAQs was definitely a thing, but, like, accessing information was not nearly as easy. Like, you didn't have... Google was not nearly as easy back then. Like, I could see people not even thinking to look that up, and just being like, I'm very confused. Especially because the Radical Dreamers are something in the world. It's kids' group. And so it's just kind of like a weird nod to, like, the fact that, hey, Magil and Surge are connected to kids somehow. It's okay, I didn't take Magil on my team. I don't give a fuck. I don't know, I wanted Nikki instead. Like, Nikki's too cool. Yeah, I'm really glad that they finally localized Radical Dreamers and gave it a retranslation. You remember printing out a ton of pages of GameFAQs? It literally had a folder of papers. Your mom eventually stopped you because it was such a waste of ink. Yeah, and like, ink back in that day was hella expensive. Okay, yeah, we've been in here before. Have we pressed this shiny button before? Yes, so that's just the humans and reptiles. Okay, so we've been to this floor... Did I guess I gotta check both sides because I don't remember where the hell I was supposed to go, apparently. Yeah, so we got the brains, we got the people talking about brains. We got the doorway to nowhere. Yeah, it's like back in the day when you had to go somewhere, you didn't put on a GPS, you just had a fucking... You just printed out the map quest directions. Those were definitely the day. Okay, yeah, we've been here. Oh right, this is the only thing that we weren't able to figure out. But we don't have any idea on what the lock release code would be. And it's only two digits. We already hit 69. I'm not going through 99 digits. I have to figure that out later. You would get lost and die now without GPS, you don't know how your dad did it? Honestly, like, I'm one of those, like, old school grognards who just absolutely hate driving with GPS. Like, I will drive without a GPS because I want to. Like, I typically will GPS to an area once, and then after that, I try not to GPS at all. Can I interact with this? No. Did I forget to talk to the chief down here? Is that why? I could have sworn I talked to the chief. Yeah, the chief's gone. Maybe I'm dumb? By the time you were in college and able to drive longer distances, GPS was still at an infant stage of functioning. Yeah, back in the day when we had TomToms. Confirming access. Oh, I couldn't go to the basement level before. Gotcha. Yeah, whenever TomTom and Garmin were big things, I hated old school GPSs. They were always so jank. If I remember correctly, like, one of the big selling points of TomTom over Garmin was the fact that you could, like, purchase and download voice packs for the GPS navigation. So you could have, like, fucking Sir Patrick Stewart as fucking, Captain Picard going, like, turn right, then engage! Like... You expect people who have a helping sense of direction, you can barely figure out your own area some days. Yeah, that's the way my girlfriend is. She has no sense of direction. But I typically tend to just try to drive there once, maybe twice with GPS, and then I just try to figure it out without it. Just because for some reason, like, mentally, I've always felt more comfortable existing in a place if I understand how to get around in it. Like, even whenever, like, I'm on the road, and, like, you know, traveling to different states and stuff like that, once I was in an area, I tried to just do my own thing. Oh, Orla's dead. That's what happens whenever I stop paying attention. It's okay, she's back up at 1 health. What is this? Fingerprint and retina scan required. Project Kid. Well, that's... I don't like that. Nope, don't like that one bit. Please step inside the circle and hold up your left hand. Analyzing. Please stand by. Analysis complete. Fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA all clear. What the fuck is C-class DNA? I'm literally Googling this just because it sounds like bullshit. Okay, yeah, I Google that, nothing fucking comes up. So that's just fucking stupid. Oh, Chrono class DNA. I guarantee that's what it is. That's dumb. I hate it. Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered arbiter. Arbiter? Arbiter. That's a very interesting term to call Surge. Access granted. Welcome back, Chrono Trigger. So that's why. So that's why Lynx needed Surge's form. Lynx must be inside already. Yes, along with the frozen flame. But if we got our body back from Lynx, how would Lynx already be inside? Arbiter confirmed. Access granted. I probably should have fucking healed Orla. Where are we? Is that the frozen flame? Exactly. The hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power. Why is Kid just lying on the ground? The bestower of eternal light, life, the promiser of peace and happiness. This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age. Just a catnap? Hello, Dr. Biped. Thank you for joining us. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame. Lynx. What took you so long? You had me worried. Worried that you might have perished on the way here. I love how Serge just goes over and he's like, how's Kid? You can wait. How's Kid? Are you alright? It's no use. I put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this talk. Who are you? What are you after? You still don't know? I am the human incarnation of Fate, the living interface of the Fate computer system. Soul catnap. Yeah! Or put simply, I too am Fate. What? 14 years ago, on a night in a terrible storm, the cogs begin to turn. That night, Wazuki and Miguel set out to their sea carrying a sick child in their boat. That child was you, Surge, after you'd been attacked by that panther demon. Your poisoned wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina or even Goldove. So they set sail to Marbule in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. Being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm. But they were blown off course and came ashore on this island, where they decided to seek shelter. At the time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then, the flame had found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body, but that was not all. Once the security system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective. Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash-tier model circuit board, with extra logic added by another scientist. The character's art style feels like Yu-Gi-Oh! Went a bit fascist. Yeah, like, I see what you're saying, especially, like, with the way that the chest is right here. It very much feels kind of like the Millennium items and that kind of design. You still like he has a little cat tooth? Yeah, like, he takes Surge's body and apparently that just morphs his dental structure, because that seems perfectly normal. Fate itself did not realize that the circuit was present within the core of its system. Or more correctly, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all record of its detection. Dr. Luca Ashtier. Okay. So, Luca designed Fate with Balthazar in this timeline. Kinda wish the skull on his hat also had a cat tooth. That would have been hilarious. No, I think what would have been better is if it was just a little cat skull. That would have been even funnier. Like, why did he get this, like, super fucking, like, fashy Yu-Gi-Oh outfit? Like, it is fucking weird compared to Surge's normal outfit. Why did he need to get this fucking extra? Even Lynx's outfit was not this extra. Unbelievably intelligent and incredibly enthusiastic. You might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist. Luca was absolutely a mad scientist. Of course, I don't think it was she who implemented her theory. This is most likely the work of Balthazar, the first curator of the research center. Fate, bring out the traitor. Bring out Prometheus. Affirmative. Ah, you have finally released me. Welcome back. So you're the real Surge. I waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Surge, I beg you, please bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons. Fate, eliminate him. Affirmative. Now eliminating Prometheus. No, you can't. Surge, please, for the future of mankind. For the future. Idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate. Lynx, why you? Ha! Come, Surge! As he slides backwards and shrinks down, and then becomes... Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive. Okay, that did not go the way I was expecting it. So this is Fate. It's so Lynx was a bug inside Mother Brain that... No, not Lynx. Surge? I'm very confused right now. So, Surge was brought here 14 years ago. Getting some Shodan vibes. Yeah, it definitely does feel like System Shock a little bit. So, 14 years ago, we were brought here, and because the system was shut down and the security was deactivated at the time, they were able to get in, and Surge came in contact with the Frozen Flame, which healed his body, but also somehow recoded the system. But then there was a traitor in the system, which was a bug, and that was Lynx. But Lynx is now acting with Fate, and I hope we get explanation on this afterwards, because I'm very confused at what is actually going on here right now. We're gonna try to heal up a little bit and not die. If I have to, though, I'll just, I'll flee the combat and restart over. Just because Orla starting off at 1 health is a great start. Commencing countdown. 5. That's nice. You think that the Prometheus circuit is the one that reprogrammed to make Surge the Arbiter? Okay, so the bug made Surge the Arbiter. But why? So they imply that... So, Luca designed the original motherboard to modify Mother Brain into Fate. But Balthazar put this bug in to enable some random child that's fucking nearly dead to become the master and commander of it for no reason whatsoever, when the system seemed to be self-maintaining for thousands of years beforehand? I don't know. I don't get it. Also, I feel the need to point out, like, the whole thing of Fate's programming was to stop contact with the mainland. But if we were gonna stop contact with the mainland, why on earth is Poor attacking in both timelines? Like, clearly Fate's fucked up. You think Balthazar foresaw Fate taking over and made a failsafe? I mean, I think that would have to be, like, the only logical conclusion, is that Balthazar thought this would be necessary at some point in time, and I guess since he was in the future, he would know? But it also seems kind of a weird disposition. It's okay, Surge is the Chrono trigger. I have a strong feeling that whenever it gets to 1, I should guard. And it might be ever so slightly a good idea. Alright, I should probably steal. One holy healing. That sounds weird. Freefall since early on has been one of my favorite spell animations just because it's so silly. Like, oops, I accidentally yeeted you into the air! Watch you come down like a meteor for no reason whatsoever. Alright, everybody's getting kind of low. We're going to use a heal all. I think that's probably going to make the next action a 1, and then we're just going to guard. Nice crits. Okay, so there's a 1. Gravity blow. And another gravity blow. Defend, defend, defend. And I guess defend again. 0. Dark energy. Okay, I don't know if... Okay. Defending was definitely the best solution. You hate when you know some things but don't remember when a game tells you things? Yeah. I can understand that feeling. Because you're probably chomping at the bit to answer all the questions but not wanting me to have too many spoilers. You're putting a pin into this at the end of the game? Okay, fair. Alright, I think we have some revives equipped. We do. I'm hoping Orla has at least 1 more full heal. You know what, I don't think she does. So I'm gonna use Surge here. No! Recommencing countdown. 5. Okay. I have time. I have time. No. 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 Okay, good. Good. We're safe. Yeah, we'll just use heal all here. Oh, he doesn't have any fucking stamina left. Alright, Orla, it's beat face time. We pulled Fate out of the ground. The end of the game gets so convoluted, lol, you can only say that safely already with all of this Fate stuff. Okay, gotcha. Oh. It's at 4. But I think I'm gonna be able to kill it before it gets to 4. Because I think I just saw it, like, fall down like a low health animation. I did. Well, ain't that special. $300 even. Nice. We're gonna use Ice Blast, because why not set up for a blue summon? 3. That's why we don't try to set up for a blue summon. I feel like all of the bosses are just, like, coded to try to make it so that you can't use your summons. I do have an all-ally heal left. But we're not going to use it yet, because we literally just need to heal Orla this time. I'm just fixing my fucking turn order. I keep having to go backwards. And that's the end of the road. Interesting. It just kind of like... That was a cool death animation. I love how there's just like a shiny, like, light beam effect on the fucking base of the Fate machine. New growth level! Surge is the only one who gets a new spell. We just punched a computer program to death. Yes, we did, Celadon. Fate exploded. We win a star in free will. And we got a magic seal as well. The Defiant, achievement unlocked. No! How could you? I, Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die. Huh? Where in the blazes am I? Surge, what happened to me? Uh-huh? That's it? What are we doing, kid? How did you get up top? Non, arrête! Ne touchez pas! Do not touch it! This is a solid fucking track, like... There's, like, one really evocative track like this in Chrono Trigger, too, that just, like, it's always a good hit whenever it comes in. Kid, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself off the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. Wait, I just remembered. This is the Frozen Flame. This is where Fate was. But the door said Project Kid. Is Kid Prometheus? Is Kid the bug? That's why Kid's just so hell-bent on getting to the Frozen Flame? No, that seems too easy. But then what the fuck is Lynx? No, Lynx was fate itself. Kind of? Ish? So maybe Lynx was a recovery program to try to dispatch the bug, aka Kid? Lynx has not been explained. You will say that. But s'il vous plaît, Kid. Do not drag Serge and the others down into destruction with you. Shut up, you loony. I know what I'm doing. It's too late. There's no turning back now. Fate has fallen. Fate has died. Why does the dragon seem angry? Finally, the time has come. Indeed, the long, endless night shall finally come to an end. I assume that's supposed to be a smile, but that's just fucking terrifying looking. Like, why is its mouth so wide? You want to say you've written weirder, but I think a psionic harlequin begging an Australian teen to not mind meld with the husk of Shodan definitely tops your own work by a long shot. Yeah, that's a way to describe that scenario for sure. Needly teeth. He looks like a fucked up fish. But it's a dragon. It is the green dragon. Now, for mankind. I shall make you bleed. Okay, Mr. Black Dragon, calm down. Mr. Black Dragon, we woke you up. You're supposed to be happy now. You're not supposed to be all angry. Feel a million years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. So we destroyed Fate, and now all the dragons are really fucking angry. And I don't remember there being dragons in Chrono Trigger. Okay, that's Sky Dragon Isle. Oh. Sky Dragon Isle is no longer a thing. Now it's a giant skyscraper? Are we gonna do a boss rush at the last moment? It kind of feels like we're gonna do a boss rush, but we've already fought all the dragons. Oh. Oh? Okay, for a second there, I thought that was another dragon. Like the entire island became a fucking dragon. But no, it apparently just turned into a fucking floating tower with talons? I don't know what the fuck to describe that as. Terra Tower! It's come back to life again! It's a sword! In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in the time crash. Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Maybe this was Lavos' doing. Maybe he saw the possibility of him being destroyed by the adventurers in 1999, and decided to create a new outcome in order to escape destruction. And so, when the experiment took place, Lavos pulled the frozen flame back to the ancient past, where he was only just awakening. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Dinopolis, the future city of the Reptites, Azala's descendants, who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future. Perhaps our planet summoned Dinopolis back into the past, maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. Wait. So I just remember in the post game of Chrono Trigger, in the DS release, they added in this whole, like, side quest Dino City thing, which was really fucking terrible. Like, it was legitimately the most unenjoyable fucking thing I've ever done in a turn-based RPG. Um, like, I don't have anything good to say about that segment. Is that supposed to be a tie-in to this? Because I feel like it was. Like, oh hey, yeah, the dinos still existed and they're just kind of doing this thing on the side. Just ignore it. We're putting it in for the sake of continuity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed away the frozen flame. What actually happened is that fate used the flame to divide and seal the dragons. You think so, but it made sense even without it, which makes it silly they added it. Yeah, like, honestly, I feel like it just gave them an excuse to put a middle finger to the Crimson Echoes project, so they did it. I really wish the Crimson Echoes project had completely finished. I know it's like 99% and you can watch it on YouTube, but I hate the fact that it got C&D'd. And now that fight has been defeated, the dragons will join together again to start their revenge. This is where all the budget went to. This doesn't bode well. The fucking green dragon reminds me of a Final Fantasy monster. Did Harl just fucking control the green dragon to try to fucking suicide bomb the sky dragon? Okay, and they're coming for... That's Fort Dragonia, right? Or, oh no, that's Chronopolis. That's where we are right now. So they just all fused into one badass dragon? I guess there's no boss rush. We're just gonna... Ooh. That dragon design reminds me of something else, and I can't remember what right now. I want to say maybe Drakengard a little? No, that's not right. Sin. Yes, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Sin. I'm pretty sure. So basically this city is the bad end of what happened at the end of the BC section of Chrono Trigger, where instead of beating the dinos, they win and continue to evolve. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the bad end, because it almost sounds like it only happened in the good end, because in the bad end, the entire city and the entire world would be taken over by dinos, but it said that they continued to evolve on the side out of sight. I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Serge. Adieu. So she's running into the frozen flame. And now Kid collapses and she explodes out the top. Give me a frickin' break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time? Yeah. Damn. What is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing. Pinball minigame? The only problem is... So, we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the great SS Invincible can make it up there either. There has to be a way. At least our objective is clear. I love how we just end up back on Fargo's boat, because that makes perfect sense. I do not know how, but we must find a way. Actually, no, this might not be Fargo's boat. I'm not sure where the fuck this is. So, like, whatever happened to Kid after all that? Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up. Indeed. She is resting at Radius's place. Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. You think this is Fargo's boat? See, that's what I thought. Oh, yeah, you know what? No. So, I thought it was Fargo's boat at first because it reminds me of the cafeteria area. But the cafeteria area on Fargo's boat, it has sideways tables. And then it's got the window up here. I'm not sure where this would be in Fargo's boat. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it. There's no sense staying here. Come on, mateys, let's shove off. Yeah! Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my party. I like this group. Okay, so it was supposed to be the Invincible. Ooh, I like the way that the Dead Sea place looks with Chronopolis now. I'm gonna find what room that is. I got burned? Is it maybe just that I'm used to Fargo's boat on the other world more? Yeah, I'm used to Fargo's boat on the other world where it's like set up like a fancy place. That's the only difference. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I definitely got burned a little bit. Kinda sad, I liked Harl. I don't know where to go. Oh, Radius. Oh, damn it. I forgot that in this world, fucking Fargo's boat is a goddamn maze. Oh, fucking... In this world, we just talk to people to get off the boat. In the other world, we walk to our fucking boat. Oh, hi, Marcy. Can I talk to you? Hey, Serge! How's Kid? Has she snapped out of it yet? No. Yeah, we just talked to this guy to leave, if I remember correctly. Yep, we're just about to leave. Well then, take care! Okay. Let's go to Radius. Did you hear? Sky Dragon Isle has floated up in the sky. What the hell is going on? What's gonna happen to us? Wrong world. Radius isn't the chief of Arnie in this world. He's on the Hermit's hideaway in this world. That's annoying. Hi there, Radius. Kid is resting in bed. She hasn't come out of her coma yet. Huh? Hey, it's the princess. Let me see. Whoa, I think you're right. I wonder what happened. Do you think we should help her? Nah, it's not our job. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably nothing we can help with anyway. Yep. Hey, heartless animals! Ah, sis! But, the princess is bound by the past, and even we can't bring her back here. Look closely. See that? Hey, it's the time egg? Yes, though it's not in its complete form. Did that girl with the glasses make it? Probably. Even though it's in its incomplete form, if we can focus our powers into it, then maybe it'll work. Yeah. Okay, new master. Yep, it's you. We're going to lend you our powers for a little bit. We're sending you back to the past where the princess is trapped. We only have one chance. Take care of the princess. Master Moon! Okay, so Masa and Moon tell me that Kid is essentially a descendant of Luca. Not Luca, Nadia. Oh! It's Luca's house. Why is this music so epic and ominous? Why? I just remembered we got that, like, magic seal. Didn't I get a magic seal? Was magic seal something I already had? Okay, yeah, it was. Okay, so that's only 3 points. What about that holy healing? Level 6-2. Only if an 8-color white restores all HP and status effects. Sure, that can go in our new blank space. Nobody else got the new slot. Pyro. Oh, Gato, that's right. Miss Kid and Mistress Luca are stuck in the back room. I am sorry that I lack the power to help you, Fizz. I kind of wish it had been, like, in a musical tone. This is so weird, because they, like... it tried to grab me, but it didn't. Okay. Lava Boy. Wow, Orla, just kick ass. I kind of really want, like, something to be interactable down here. I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there a code? Wasn't the code Luca's mom's name? At this point, I'm just fucking around. I was hoping for an Easter egg, but I guess I don't get one. Okay, there's 3 of them now. Guess we're using Iceberg again. Me bringing two blue element people with me is definitely a good idea on this one. Fire breath. Nobody cares. 0 damage. Wait, I just realized these aren't even difficult enemies. Aren't these the same things that I found in Mount Pyre? Phew! I held my breath so long I nearly... Anyway, here! Take this as my way of saying... thanks! Orla received 1 nostrum. The kitchen is straight through that door. On the right's Granny Lara's old bedroom. Up on the left is Luca's room, but Sis will get angry if you go in there. Okay, so we're gonna go to Luca's room last. Oh, this is cute! Okay, we're just gonna auto-attack these guys. They're no hazard whatsoever. Okay, but we can't get through, but there is cute things. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Luca and Morel. We got Frog, we got Robo. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, maybe Magus? Not sure about that one either. That's obviously Chrono. That's obviously Luca. And is that Morel and Chrono? I need to zoom in on that. But clearly we'll be back here, because we can't get through. Bottom one is Isla, I think. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Oh, hi. Guess we're not getting out of this room without a fight. Orla found Stardust Cape. Okay, that sounds fancy. Is that a chess piece? It is. Children's size... Okay. Holy fucking evasion. Okay, if I ever put any of the kids in my party, they're getting a Stardust Cape so they can never be hit ever again. Look at these guys, they have some of the coolest fucking attack animations, and they're just absolutely shit. Yeah, that's the right way to describe it. They're just shit. This floor panel looks like it can be removed. Remove it? Sure. I'm not dropping down into it, though, because I don't know what it does yet, and I don't want to progress the story. We're gonna loot first. Oh, hi. This music is, like, super epic feeling. I don't know how I feel about it, but it feels really epic. Hi, child. Wow, mister, you sure are strong. When I grow up, I want to be strong like you. Oh yeah, here, mister, take this. Another nostrum. Oh, and there are other kids hiding in this room. Is he talking about down below? Now I have to investigate everything downstairs, don't I? Guess we'll go to the other side first. Orla found Diva dress. I'm assuming that's something she can wear. And I'd be right, and it's worse. Okay, why the fuck does this game give female gear that's just worse than the normal gear? What the fuck is the point? You know, I'm gonna put it on her. I'm wondering if it might actually be like a sprite change in battle. I don't know. Like, there has to be a reason for it, right? There's a memo lying on the floor here. It reads, I have created a new code for a new generation. It now replaces the old one my father once used. Circle stands for O, square stands for D, triangle stands for A, cross stands for X. I don't know why I'm reaching for a pencil, but I've got paper over here. So, circle is O, square is D, triangle is A, cross is X. Okay, that makes sense. And I have to retranslate these because I'm not playing with a PlayStation controller. So, X is actually A, triangle is Y, square is X, and circle is B. So if it's L-A-R-A, it would be L triangle, R triangle. But triangle opens up the main menu. Using this, for example, the children will never guess road is spelt R circle triangle square. What? So road R. So that would actually be R B Y X on a Xbox controller. My father, Taman, would be proud, not to mention my mother, of course. Well, your mother is Lara. Is that supposed to be like a meme reference to the fact that this is on a PlayStation controller? Which they localized in fucking, Chrono Trigger's re-release to be able to support PlayStation. In case of fire, use this ice gun. Not for children under 12 or the mechanically challenged. Luca. Let's take it. Serge took the ice gun. Sorry, Master. This is all the power I have. Oh no. Oh no. I lost my thief. Receipt for goods received. 1 KJ-830. Poor Navy. It's me, the mechanically challenged. I can definitely not describe myself of that. A beautiful view of the expanses of space? Don't you children ever touch my space capsule. Okay, so it's telling me I need to go back to the front room. Because there's children hiding there, and now I have a code. So I guess it might have been one of those scenarios where, like, you can't touch it before you actually know the answer. Forgetting that people actually play this game. Well, played Chrono Trigger a shit ton. So it would be L triangle, R triangle. I don't know if it's going to be L1 or L2. But we'll find out. I hate the fact that I lost my thief. I hope I don't have to fight a boss. Oh, hi. Thanks a lot, mister. I didn't make it out in time, so I had to hide here. There's still more of us hiding in the rooms. You've got to help them, guys. Yes, it's going to be okay. Gee, thanks, guys. Here, take this. Orla received Rainbow Shell. Oh, wait. What? What? I get to select? I'm so confused! L... A... is triangle. R... A. Orla received Hotshot. The fuck is that? The Death Blow machine invented by Luca. Who the fuck's gonna equip that? I don't know. Okay, are there any other children hiding in here? If you're a child, you better not be hiding in here still. Otherwise, you're gonna die. Sorry, Master, that's all the strength I have. Oh, and now I'm alone. Okay. Aha. We found a basement. Okay, so there was literally no reason not to come here before. Except now I'm alone. Nothing in the hallway, it seems. Okay, so this gets me past that. But if I use the ice gun, it puts it out anyways. Princess Morel to the rescue! Oh my god, it's adorable. The child's drawing hangs here. The child's drawing hangs here. Chrono is cool! Isla strong! Grr! Kid and Auntie Luca. Oops, I mean sis. Hehe. I want to look at the lower picture. Why can't I look at the lower picture? I hate it. The kid's drawing hangs here. Robo made the desert green. That he did. So I put out the fire, but I can't go back to check out the last photo. That makes me sad. Guess I gotta use the ice gun. These things are still no fucking problem, so auto attack it is. Alright, where's the children? Is there a child hiding inside a clock again? Literally, there's no kids hiding in here? That seems disappointing. Oh, hi, Lynx. It's like a bad horror movie. Oh, I kind of wanted his head to turn around without him moving like a fucking... So Harl was part of fate as well? So the reason Kid hates... It's burning. Our home is burning. Luca, all my friends, they're... Why? Why did this happen? You, are you going to go away? Are you gonna leave me? I'm gonna be left all on my own again, aren't I? Everyone I have ever loved has gone far, far away. I won't leave you. Really? Do you mean that? Your cheek. It's wet. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. This track has fucking hella Nier Automata vibes. Will I ever see you again? And then I poof. I just fucking poof. I guess the Master Moon's magic ran out. What? Where did you go? No! Come back! Don't leave me. Please, no. Don't leave me all alone. I'm still confused. Like, I mean, I understand that part. We went into the past and we saved her from dying in a house fire, which must have already happened at some point in the past, because otherwise she wouldn't be here today. Sarge, how have you been? I'm right here. Kid joined your party again! Thank goodness. This must be the power of Surge's love. Ho ho ho! Ah yes, kid. Lucia is waiting for you in her lab in Viper Manor. She wanted to give you something. Anyway, there's no rush. I suggest you rest here for the day. What? My wound? Link stabbed me? What are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Not again. I lose my memory sometimes. Whenever I'm in a dangerous situation where I might get hurt, I just seem to disappear. And when I come to, I'll wake up somewhere safe without a single scratch. The thing is, I can't remember what happened. I don't get it. Anyway, it's happened to me plenty of times in the past, so it's nothing to worry about. Come on, mate, let's go. Wait, so is the implication that Kid has literally been saved by something traveling back into time many times over? I'm just having amnesia sometimes, it's fine. Yeah, like, I feel like the implication there is that somebody who isn't Surge has been going back in time to save her. We should check Marbiel. Might as well just check the towns to see if anybody has anything new to say. No, and no. Something did happen here on Water Dragon Isle. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Razlie with me. I'm wondering if Razlie can actually progress the storyline for her here now. Talk to these sprites. Have you come to this island seeking the Dragon God? If so, please turn back now. Due to the abnormal weather conditions, the fountain has run completely dry. This island will... Okay, yeah, we already knew that. Oh, you know what? We're in the wrong world for Razlie. Like, literally, we'll just navigate underneath the tower. We'll just, you know, jump off the top of the mast and we'll get there. People in Guldove don't react to this. I'll be really confused. Wait, you're new. With such a bizarre thing occurring, like the Sky Dragon's island floating in the sky, I'm afraid of what's going to happen next. So I guess this is the, people die, but life replaces them? Wow, did you see that? Right after we felt that earthquake, Sky Dragon Isle just lifted up into the sky. Just when I thought there wasn't anything exciting around, and then blam, you get something as crazy as that. You've got nothing new. You've got nothing new. I don't feel like running through town. guess let's check Termina real quick, then we'll check Arnie real quick. You know what? Let's rest real quick. And I actually have to be right back. I need to use... And we're back. Okay, we're just gonna check to see if the festival's going on yet. No trespassing. Okay, nope, no festival yet. Alright, let's check Arnie real quick. That's right, this Arnie sucks. Okay, yeah, there's no point going Arnie here right now. So let's just go to Viper Manor. After we put Orla back in our party. Because who knows when we're gonna have a boss battle, apparently. Okay, they finally got rid of the guards, so we can actually come in here fucking normally. Oh wait, we want to go to Lucia's lab. Which, if I remember correctly, was on the right side, on the bottom floor. Yep, here we go. There is something I want to give Kid. Please bring Kid here, it is very important. Alright, time to go across the hall to change characters. Wrong room. Next room down. You know, it doesn't make sense from the name of the element, but I'm wondering if Hot Shot's for Kid. And it is. I have been waiting, Kid. There is something I want to give you. Huh? Me? I was told to give it to you when the time was right. It's for you, from Luca. You knew Luca? Here. My dear Kid, how are you doing? I wonder how old you are as you read this letter. Perhaps you've matured into a beautiful woman and are raising a happy family by now? I was hoping to talk to you in person when you were old enough, but just in case something happens, I'm writing my feelings down on a paper and leaving them with Lucia. Perhaps you already know, or perhaps you yourself are also now caught up in some historic crisis as a result of all this, but anyway. A long time ago, we, my friends and I that is, changed the future in order to save our planet from being devoured by Lavos, a monster from some unknown planet. We still feel proud of the role we played in saving our world and in how we were able to so freely to change the flow of time. But sometimes I think of the darker side of what we did. What has become of the future that was supposed to have existed? Where did the time that is now no longer allowed to exist go? Is it true that, thanks to our altering the flow of history... Oh, it is true that thanks to our altering the flow of history, we were able to save so many lives and prevent so much sadness and suffering. But when you think of it, we also caused the deaths of so many that were meant to have come into existence in the timeline we destroyed, and also caused new sadness and suffering further along in the new future we created. That is why I worry that someone might seek revenge on us for what we did. I had a constant dread in my heart that someone in our new future will travel back in time, just like we did, and try to kill or capture my friends and me. So even if something dreadful does befall me, kid, know that what was meant to happen will happen, and that was what I was always prepared for the worst. Oh, but don't you dare think the great Luca is going down without a fight. I have a reputation to uphold. Whatever lies waiting for us around the next corner better watch out, because it's going to find a pretty mean counterattack coming its way. Kid, when I think of you, I remember someone I once met a long, long time ago in the distant past. Isla? Shala? Heh, but she was the complete opposite of the you in this timeline. So quiet and gentle. Someday I'll also tell you about her, when you're ready to know of your real name and heritage. Okay, yeah. So Shala... I'm pretty sure what they're saying here is that Shala is going to be the original ancestor of Morel. And Kid is going to be Morel's descendant. Well, Morel and Chrono's descendant, I guess. I'm not the slightest bit worried about you, Kid. I know that, no matter what happens, he will always be out there looking out for you. Or perhaps he's already found you, and is there by your side as you read this. If so, hello, Janice. Please take good care of my little sister for me. There is so much more I want to tell you, but I must leave it for another time. Don't worry. Everything is okay. We will overcome whatever woes may occur. That's for certain. Later, when you're all grown up, I'll come visit you and we'll talk over tea. I look forward to that day. Well, anyway, kid, until we meet again. Forever and ever your friend, no matter which timeline it is, yours sincerely, Luca Ashtier. P.S. Cut out the tomboy act! Believe me, you'll become a beautiful young lady one day, or my name isn't Luca the Great. Ooh, what fell out? Sorry, but I'd like to be alone for a while. Luca, of all people, advising Kid to cut out the tomboy act. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. Can't believe you, sis. You're the one who always laughed about how there's nothing definite or certain in this world. Sis. Received rainbow shell. There was a rainbow shell inside the note. Luca and I go way back. We were great friends, both aspiring scientists. Had not the tragic incident occurred, I am sure Luca would have surpassed me. Oh. Okay. So we got a note that told us not much of anything. I feel like all at once the achy muscles have hit, and now because I went to get a snack, and oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, like, whenever you, like, feel comfy, and then you have to get up again, it's, like, the worst feeling. I remember, like, last night, I literally, like, stood up and went to go walk to the kitchen to grab a snack, and, like, all of a sudden my back just refused to work, and I'm just like, yep, I'll limp to the next room. It's so funny because you definitely walk your dogs and do stairs daily, but you worked different muscles yesterday. Yeah, true enough. Where am I supposed to go? I don't even know when these foster kids are coming. They better appreciate this. Like, I need to go to Terra Tower, but, like... how? Do I need the Beelzebub, whatever the fuck it's called? Gotta go to the marshes? There's some writing on the tombstone. Read it. Why not? Yep, that's right. We died here. Viva, give me ancient fruit. Okay, I guess I already have the ancient fruit. And then it's this branch we stand on, right? Viva flute. Where's the flute? There's the flute. I don't want to go to Gaia's Navel. I want to go to the other place. Did I talk to Balthazar? I don't actually remember what to do at this point, but he's been mentioned in this storyline. If I were supposed to talk to Balthazar, I'm not sure where I would even find him. Like, I need to go to Terra Tower. He's in the manor, isn't he? The old... oh, right. Right, yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Ah, stupid shit. I'm trying not to just check every single fucking place in the world again, because, like... oh my god. I hate being on speed up mode, because it's impossible to hit the fucking doorways. Like, the speed up mode is great, don't get me wrong, but it is impossible to target doors. Hello there, Mr. Guru. The poor soldiers have withdrawn from Viper Manor. What do you plan to do now? Sir, you didn't fucking help. It's been a while. Let me pull up the walkthrough that I have on the side for sensations just like this. Oh, that's something that we didn't do. Apparently I missed something. I hope I didn't miss it. It says I was supposed to do this before getting Kid back, so I'm confused. So it's saying near Arnie there should be a waterfall. Oh, this waterfall? The fuck? Okay, how was I supposed to guess to go here? Years ago, these falls were considered a holy place by the worshippers of the divine dragon faith. Then hordes of humans began to migrate to these islands, and we were pushed into the outlying regions. In the cultural takeover that ensued, the spiritual significance of places such as this was soon forgotten. In the old days, many of my friends and fellow believers would come to worship. It was quite lively, particularly during the festival seasons. How I miss those days. This is like a whole area that I never even knew existed. There doesn't seem to be anything worthy of note inside of here. Hey, Captain! Let's head home! So there's just a fucking hidden-ass dungeon. For no reason. It appears that the altar at the back of this cave was made to house the dragon tier. But the strange thing is that there was only meant to be one dragon tier in this land. Yet the altar has 2 holding stands. I wonder what that could indicate. Ancient lore reveals that the Dragonites knew of certain land formations they called power spots. There, they are said to have used the natural energy of the planet to generate elements. If this is the altar of the Divine Dragon worshippers, then maybe Stina knows something about it. I don't think I need Stina. I have the Tier of Love and Tier of Hate. The guy outside basically said that it was related to the dragon tiers. It made the Chrono Trigger item acquisition noise. Kid received the Chrono Cross! Again, how the fuck was I supposed to know to come here? The Long Lost Element. Achievement unlocked. So that's an element? Chrono Cross, it's... Is it rainbow? Level 8 plus or minus 7, the long lost element of the 7th color attribute. I'm assuming that only Surge can use it. Fuck. I need another 8th level slot. But I can put it plus or minus 7. Might as well do a -5. I don't even know what it does. It's pretty though. Like the spot on the element grid is super pretty. And the people are just gone. That's not concerning at all. Okay, that didn't get me any closer. Okay, let's keep reading. Okay. In what I believe is what I would consider exceedingly dumb, the next objective literally the next objective is to go to the El Nido Triangle. Because apparently, we need to go to Starkey's ship. And apparently, it's down in here. I'm not sure how on earth I was supposed to know that. Like, seriously, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? This is why games had strategy guides back in the day, because sometimes developers were really fucking bad at leading you to the next place in the story. Yeah, you're right. Let me switch into the party before I forget about that. Think this is when he does level 7 tech? That would make sense. Wait, no. I was thinking, hey, maybe there's a hint here, but no, the hint just says, excuse me, that my next location is Terra Tower. That doesn't fucking help me at all. Alright. But unfortunately, that is all we have time for tonight. So, yeah, that was fucking stupid. I don't know who the fuck I was going to talk to get that answer. Like, you would think that, oh, hey, Lucia was your next destination. Lucia gives you this note from Luca. That should have a hint of where to go, right? No. Let's talk to Lucia afterwards. No. Like, literally, like, maybe I was supposed to go back to Radius and talk to Radius, and Radius was supposed to give me the hint? I legitimately have no fucking idea how I was supposed to guess this. You surely don't remember if there's ever a crumb, so who knows? I mean, like, I guess Starkey himself is the crumb, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to realize that I can get his UFO. Or get to his UFO. Like, why would I imagine that some random character that joined my party is the key to the next chunk of the story? I could definitely see somebody just getting locked up here in the early era of the internet and not knowing what to do. Isn't he someone you can miss, too? Yeah, I mean, he's not an essential character, but... Oh, you know what, though? You know where you get him, though? If you go to the other world, he's on Skydragon Isle. He's from the other world. So, if you thought, oh, maybe I can get onto Terra Tower by going to the other world and to its Skydragon Isle, maybe there's a hint, then you would run into Starkey, and I bet you Starkey says something at that point. I bet you that's where the crumb is. I bet you the crumb assumes you go to the other world and investigate Skydragon Isle. But that is a terrible crumb. Unfortunately. But yeah, so that's all we really have time for today. Guess we get to delve into the mysteries of the underwater realm next time. And, then we get to go to Terra Tower and see what the hell goes on there. Thank you for the stream. Always. I always love, and honestly, you've been a pleasure to have, as has everybody else. I very much have been enjoying this game. Honestly, I'm slightly disappointed at this point, though, because I was very intrigued by Chronopolis. Chronopolis was super interesting. It felt like it was going somewhere, and then it just kind of deviated over to this, hey, we're gonna go play with Luca story, which cool, I like tying in the old characters. I like the little drawings. The little childish drawings were fucking adorable. But, like, why am I here? At the end of the day, why was this important? Because all of a sudden, we killed Fate, which very much felt like, from the foreshadowing, like Fate was gonna be the big bad. But then we kill Fate, which is the thing that's stopping El Nido from flourishing, but also somehow the reason that Lavos is coming back. And it makes the dragons angry, and the dragons fuse into a giant sin-like amalgamation and turn Sky Dragon Isle into a fucking city sword thing called Terra Tower, which Kid knows about, but nobody's really explained yet. So yeah, I'm not entirely certain what's going on there. This is the part of the story that when you read the plot summary post game, you go, "Oh, I see what was happening." Barely. You love this game, but it's up its own butt. Yeah, I can see that. Like, I've been enjoying picking apart the pieces that I've been able to figure out, but this one definitely has a little bit of a stretch. But I am excited to see where it's going, even if I find the ending to be not as expected as I wanted it to be. I still think I'll enjoy it a lot. Um, but I don't know what it is, so I can only speculate at this point. And all of my speculations with Chronopolis were one thing, but now I guess I have to save the original timeline? Just in case you're not here next week and you make it to the dino area, listen to the chimes. Okay, listen to the chimes. I'll keep that in mind. Try to memorize them. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the hint, Tide Breaks. But yeah, without further ado... Vague. Yes. Without further ado, we can't get to next week until we finish this one. So, until next week, hope you have a wonderful night, stay safe, and